We're starting it off with a bang, muted already. How are you guys? Everybody doing okay? Good evening. We got the entire crew. Actually, before we get started, let's make sure that everybody can hear me. So if you can let us know in the chat if you can hear us, that would be awesome. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. No, I'm a train wreck. Are they saying we're good? Okay, perfect. Awesome. So we have kind of a special event going on around here right now. We've got our Nerd Summer Camp, the first ever Nerd Summer Camp 2023. It's very quiet because we're all tired. So I was going to go around the room real quick just to kind of give you a look at everybody that's here. So right behind me, we've got Kelly with Props and Villainy, and Dennis from the Black Market Outpost. Ron, the CG artist, is back there. The Junkyard Jedi is over here. Around the corner, we've got Martine from the Dune Sea Outpost.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I know.
And Tony from Docking Bay 327. And then are you going to spin all the way around?
Can it?
You can, yeah.
Oh,
Keep
dear.
going. Spin. Well, don't duck. You're part of this, too.
But I can't see it.
There's Velma. And, geez, up with the camera. Up.
A little bit more.
Up a little more. Oh, my
There you
gosh.
go.
Yeah. That's my mom. That's Carla. And last but not least, Derek from Van Oaks Props. It is dark over there.
Witness protection after this.
Thank you guys for joining us. I'm trying to get the chat window open here real quick just so we can see what's going on. Sorry, folks. Yeah, we will. So Alan asked if we'd put a list of everybody's sites. We'll put a list for everybody's sites below. Thanks for hanging out with us. We don't really have a specific agenda. We're just all together. We came together to kind of do a little beta test, a little test drive of maybe some kind of future maker meetup that we could have.
Try to let them know that they're in the camera.
The red light is on.
We had a deer in the headlight look.
Yeah, so we all got together. We spent the weekend putting together some various panel kits and basically just kit bashing the crap out of everything. Yeah. So, what should we discuss?
I don't know, live drinking game.
About
Enormous amount of Greeblies we had to go through to find our parts.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, we pulled out every bin that we could possibly find to
Not every
get all the except for the super secret safe bins that we keep.
I'm still looking for those.
Oh, my chat thing broke here. Of course, there's always something.
So how about? Can you hear me in this mic? Is this
Absolutely, you can hear that. And so don't hold it there. Yeah, here you go.
Sorry, everyone. That's the peanut gallery in the back there. Hey, how did all your builds go this weekend?
Yeah.
We've been in the smuggler's room all weekend building. Anybody want to?
Fantastic. I mean, it's an endless amount of supplies and Greeblies. It's amazing.
That took me 4 hours to build them.
Yeah. Poor Kelly kind of came in a little late from the rest of us. So, yeah, you didn't have a whole lot. Hey, that's okay. You got to have a family vacation first. How about you guys?
Well, it's been amazing. I mean, just aside from having all the Greeblies available and all the tools and everything was so organized, which is amazing. I mean, it's very different from the way I work. But the dynamic of working with you guys, see you work, and getting ideas on the fly of the things you were doing, it was just amazing. Really, really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the first time we've all actually met each other.
Right.
All of us in person. I know a few of you have met at a couple of the Star Wars conventions.
Yeah.
This is the first time for me to meet all of you.
Yeah, for me too, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Chad Oliver asked if we're planning on doing a collaboration build together. And what we actually did was I had pre-cut panels, kits put together, and then the idea was that everybody had their own kind of project. It seemed a little less self-serving than having everybody show up to help me finish the room. But
yeah, but we thought initially we thought it was going to be a collaboration.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, this way everybody got to take a little something home, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool
Yep.
to commemorate the event. Comic Collector says, "Why is everything all speed up?"
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure.
I'm spinning the camera.
Are we? Well, you are kind of spinning the camera, which
I am
is going to make everyone really nauseous, but including me. Is the speed of the video weird for you guys? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, for a second.
did he smooth something?
Yeah. Jay Irick wanted to know what everyone's favorite Greebly was for the weekend.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
That's a good question. Ironically, my favorite Glee of the week ended up being something that Martine decided to bring with him. He brought a bunch of leftover laser cut parts, like scrap end cuts or whatever, and I was able to build some pretty cool stuff out of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear Dennis back there. It's a little ways from the mic, but yeah, Martine brought all kinds of scrap parts for us all to use in the builds.
Before anyone speaks, is this supposed to be recorded?
Yep, you're good.
We had a loose cable.
What else? We had anything that was?
That camera lens, Sony camera lens you found.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was like the centerpiece of my panel. So.
Yeah,
thanks.
we've got camera parts and pieces for days
Yeah,
out here.
Yeah.
The really cool ones are hidden.
Oh, now we
Pricey.
I'm still looking for him.
And we're gonna have to figure out how to share Martine's awesome for the Simply Juice lid. He laser cut an actual fitting that slides down into the juice lid, and it has all the grooves, and it holds a hard drive motor.
It has the 3 holes for the hard drive motor, yes. So it's like a
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice, like this.
$499 for every file.
You sell that.
well, yeah, maybe. I guess.
How about on this side of the room over
Yeah.
here?
This side, which just means
That just means you. Yeah.
because I'm the only one on this side of the room in the dark. I have been a fan of the small panels that you make with like one round piece. I want to say it's like a bearing and a couple small knobs.
Oh,
The little tiny like
Yeah.
3-inch guys.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
a fan of those since I forget which project you had worked on that you used them for the first time, and I was like, those really like
yeah.
captured the look for me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found that you just had like an unlimited stash of like busted up ones and whatever, it was cool to like kind of mix and match those pieces together. So that was my favorite.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We have a couple folks here. Our Outer World Workshops here.
Jimmy!
Jimmy's
yeah.
here. How are you, Jimmy? And let's see. Jimmy wanted to know if Kelly brought any EVA foam with him.
I was lost. I don't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do because it was late. It was just acrylic, and he
was
looked
out
very
of his
confused.
element. I just stared at it for 2 hours.
He's not
I
kidding.
have no idea, dude. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what do I do, guys? I'm like, I don't know, just throw stuff together. I'm like, I don't know. I tried.
But that was all of us 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly finished his panel in one day, and it took everybody else 3 days, which is exactly what we all said.
Right. Well,
That's what we expected.
back to the question. I think there were a couple of Greeblies that really caught my eye. I ended up using one in the centerpiece of my scalping, I guess you could call it, which was a part of a hard drive motor that I had never seen before. The ring. Yeah, the ring.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
really cool. Full ring. Yeah, and there were not many of those in your boxes. Another one was one that you used that it's like a knob, but it's got like little grooves that's part of a projector or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
was-
my favorite too.
that's
It
really
was
cool.
part of one of your Greebly patches.
Oh,
that
okay.
You know, did a mold for, and I actually found the original piece, and so
Yep.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Is it
about.
the knob?
Yeah, there's
it's a projector
Yeah.
from a projector
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what you
but-
told me.
Yeah.
So
But the favorite Greebly, ironically, I mean, in terms of who used what, was what Ron did
with some of the parts I brought, he put two of them diagonally holding another circle piece just over the lens, and it looked really amazing.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of doing that.
That was kind of what was cool about the whole weekend was watching everyone use the same kind of kits with an entire different approach to the whole thing. Yeah.
We're discussing if we should bring in the panels so that people can see.
Should we have them go grab them and bring them down?
Do a show and tell.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Like the summer camp.
Can I borrow one of you guys?
Let's see.
Put together a video that
Yeah, there definitely will be a build video with everybody's. We've been recording everything, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of content out there for it. Toilet flange with a light bulb from was it Pixel Matter? Yeah, toilet flanges are perfect. Let's see, what else? What questions do you have about the weekend? We've been talking a lot about what it would be like to have some kind of bigger convention.
Yeah.
And putting all these brains together to figure that out. Yeah, is there an interest in that? I'd be curious to see if you guys would be interested in that.
room builders.
Yeah, room builders convention, maker convention of some kind with all of us. Yeah.
Are there any thumbs up? What are we hearing?
What? Why do you want to know what we're drinking?
It's not apple juice.
It's definitely not apple juice.
Got some hell yes.
Are you gonna
Thumbs up.
tell them what we're drinking?
Oh, I guess I should answer the question. This is Avalanche. It's our Fat Bantha beer substitution. We've got the bar kind of built out. We won't show too much of it because you're going to see that pretty soon.
That's why you changed.
Yeah,
Oh, that's smart.
being sneaky.
Yes.
Let's see. What do we got?
Do we have any takers for a convention?
Yeah.
Hell yeah to a smuggler con. Well,
SmugglerCon, that's
That-
a cool name.
yeah, but I don't want any ownership of it. It's got to be a whole thing, right? It's got to be something that we.
But
Yeah,
that's
great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, well, I won't vote for that.
And then you're gonna be out.
You can abstain.
Exotic
I'm
Jedi
with Brian.
says, Exotic Jedi says a nerd builders con.
Nerd Builders Con.
Nerd summer camp.
Who has the shirt on?
Oh, it could just be Nerd Summer Camp.
Nerd summer camp.
Why not?
And then whatever year it is.
Yeah.
I feel like the word imperial needs to be in there somewhere.
So let's
Uh,
see. Derek has the nerd
Yeah,
summer camp.
the Nerd Summer Camp T-shirts, legit.
What you don't see in the middle probably is the 2023.
Greebly Con.
Oh, that's good. Thank you for showing that.
Dan Kramer wants to know if we'll make a channel on the Discord server for Bloody Real, which we certainly could. That would be good. Yeah, you would think so, right? Yeah. So a question for the room while we're waiting for questions from the audience is, what was the expectation for the group get together versus what actually happened, right? Like, I don't know. That's probably a pretty poor
I
question.
think all expectations were met.
No, they were exceeded. They were exceeded by far.
Okay, next question.
Well, no, like, so we've all known each other, right? But it's a few of us have met,
Right.
but nobody's been together in one big group. So was it awkward? Was it seamless? You know, you knew each other remotely.
Nervous at
So here's the
first?
thing: you think
That was
in
very
the beginning that
Yeah.
it would be awkward, right? Because you don't really. I mean, we know each other, but we don't really know each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it gels so well. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
They were familiar whether they were, you never knew them before.
Right.
Or
Right,
or you met 'em.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody is pretty much the same in Nerdville here.
Yeah.
Nerdville.
Yeah,
Nerdiness brought us all together.
Yes.
I think we were talking about community today with the Star Wars Room Builders group, and just more than that, just the community that's been built around all of this and how that's impacted us. And the people in the community are so good to each other that it's made it fun. And so doing a small little get together like this was kind of the trial run to see, do we really like each other when we get together? Or is it going to be all right? And it worked out great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you need any indication of how much fun it's been, how much time we've spent, like just chewing the fat and whatever. Anybody that watches my channel knows what my voice sounds like normally. I have no voice. I don't talk a lot either.
That's true.
I talk for videos, and then I talk for 4 days straight with these guys.
Oh, they're having a little. I'm sorry, guys. They're having a little trouble hearing us. I apologize. Let me crank this up a bit, and you guys let me know if you can hear it. Is that helping?
He has no voice.
Yeah, Derek has no voice. Let us know if you can hear a little better. Yeah, that's helping, I think. Jimmy wants to know how we inspired each other during the builds. It was really quiet. I'm just going to say that right out. There was hardly any talking for periods of time. It was, when you get a bunch of little kids and they're screaming and yelling, and then all of a sudden you give them food and they get really quiet. As soon as the Greebly bins opened up, everybody just...
That's right.
Yeah, I can say I would walk in the garage and be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Cool.
I'm
Let
gonna,
me know if you need something.
sorry, buddy. I'm gonna turn this up a
I
little
think
bit.
we're all so used to working alone in our own place. That,
Yeah.
You know, you don't.
It's kind of weird.
Most of us don't talk to ourselves.
And then we're always,
Oh,
we're always
really?
looking over our shoulder. What's he doing? What's he doing?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
yeah.
was a lot of that. There was a lot of that.
Yeah, it was when you're not used to working with other folks. I think the only person I usually work with is Carissa, so it was different to have everybody in the shop. I didn't do any building. I just wanted to make sure everybody had parts and pieces and cut a lot of things inaccurately.
You definitely kept us all going.
I wasted a lot of material because I don't know how to read a tape measure. Jay said, "Who did the best build?" I wouldn't put that. I don't think they're.
Well, I can say that Ron did the biggest one.
Ron did the biggest build.
It's only because I couldn't follow instructions, so I just did my own thing.
Yeah.
Painted outside the lines.
His is an Empire inspired too. Is anyone else's Empire inspired?
They all should be.
Well, mine has kind of an imperial flavor. I think.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Dan had a really amazing one too.
Put the builds up for a vote to crown the king of Nerd Summer Camp.
This wasn't supposed to be a competition.
It is now.
It's supposed to be. It's
For the 7 kingdoms.
This is a democracy. There will be no king.
yeah.
Rules their own domain.
Like in Star Wars, the queens are elected by the people.
That's right.
There you go. Alan asked if we got the more expensive gear like the laser cutter, vinyl cutters, and such through sponsors or by ourselves, how can you get the same result on a limited budget? So I will say that none of our laser cutters were sponsors for us anyway. So we bought that, and you can get similar results. So when you think about the Cricut, for example, that's definitely not as expensive as going with a laser cutter. And you can get a lot of results with styrene and balsa wood and even that with that. So that would give you the precision. You could also do, I've seen a lot of folks doing printing. So like on our website, we have a lot of the plans. You could print those panels out and then attach that to something like styrene, right?
Yes.
Or EVA foam, and then cut it out with a blade. And as long as you went slow, you'd get really great results. Even wood, yep. With the jigsaw, yeah. Actually, some of those panels up there, those up above weren't laser cut or CNC. That panel way in the distance, right there, that was all jigsaw. So, I think people get hung up with the type of equipment, and that limits the creativity and keeps people from trying to do stuff. Yeah.
I think the benefit for the laser cutter for this weekend was you were able to create a couple different formats, right? A different style of panel, and then you're able to cut all that out for us. So we had all the main pieces to start with.
Yeah.
and then from there,
Right.
of course, we added all our different styles of paint and
Yeah, the laser cutter was the
Stove
choice for the
ties,
weekend so that you can be fast, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Quickly
Yeah,
get-
that's really the benefit of it.
Right.
But yeah, everything that we made this weekend could have been handmade
Yeah.
by.
Yeah, for sure.
And there was jigsaw involved with some
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
I got photographic proof of Ron using jigsaw. As I stood over his shoulder, he wasn't bothered by that at all.
Oh, you did?
I just bust out the circular saw.
The sides and all that.
Ron, you want me to go get them? All the panels and we put them on the bar?
You can, sure.
You can leave mine, but
Um, one of the questions was what the most utilized tool during the weekend was. I would say it's fair to say it's probably the laser cutter, just from an efficiency standpoint. But
I mean, the grill.
yeah, I mean there was drills because I couldn't drill the holes in the right place. So
The sander and the bandsaw
Yeah.
are used a lot.
a lot of bandsaw, a lot of
almost equally
sanders.
as much as
Yeah.
the laser.
I don't know that there was a tool that really didn't get used.
Yeah, I think we used absolutely everything. I think a lot of us, we all have our own style, so everybody uses a little bit of everything and not always at the same time or to even do the same thing.
Yeah.
Some of us did the exact same thing 3 different ways over the period of
That's right.
the last 3 or 4
Yeah, that's
days.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it was interesting to see, and you'll see when we release the video that there was everybody had a very similar kit, but the availability to use all the different methods to build it. For me, it was fascinating to watch everybody working because they're mostly focused on what you're doing, and I'm watching everybody turning things in other directions and than I intended in my head, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of fascinating.
Well, I think that's the great thing about how we do these kits because it offers up the creativity of just
Right.
arranging things the way that someone else wants to.
Jimmy said, if you really want to make something, you'll find a way with the tools you have. I love that. I love that. That's a fantastic. Yeah.
I mean, look at it this way: no one's really started out with these these expensive tools, lasers and stuff. Again, 90% of my room is a jigsaw, an underpowered jigsaw. I have one of those multi-tools that has the different heads, and when you do that, it doesn't have as much power as a tool that's dedicated. So I'm sitting there with an underpowered jigsaw, just cutting the panels, and then using that panel as a template, and cutting the panel again. I hadn't used a circular saw on any of it, which, looking back, I wish I had. But, I didn't have a circular saw, so all I had was the table saw, a T-square that you use for drywall, nail gun, and that's about it, really. Yeah, screwdriver, drill, obviously.
Jay says, what projects inspired the visitors to build something similar for their rooms?
Come again?
Yeah.
What projects inspired the visitors to build something similar for their rooms?
Not a visitor, I'm a resident now.
Ron moved in.
This is news.
I'll never leave.
I think
or the
we all
or the
had a
things I
spot-
built.
I think we all had a spot in mind, right? Like,
Yeah.
for example, there was a void, and I needed that void filled, and the panels came up. That's perfect. It's a perfect way to fill a void of a room. So
They were about 18 inches wide by 12 inches tall. We're kind of setting them up here so you can give a look at them. But yeah, but everybody was able to kind of immediately think of a space that they wanted to put it in, and it seemed like that fit for most of us.
yeah, I think everybody pretty much had the same plan.
See if the chat can figure out who made what.
Yeah, you know what? We'll spin this camera up here and we'll see if you guys can figure out which maker made which panel.
If you don't want us to show them the bar, maybe have them bring it right here.
Yeah, I think it'll be easier if we kind of just bring them out and show them versus trying to. Yeah. Let's see here. Jason Jensen Trains is in the house.
There you go.
Craig wants to know: are you getting the others' help for the Airbnb? No, not necessarily.
Not that good.
It's no, it's more of a the Airbnb is happening. We're still working on that. It's already been framed. It's dry. They're going through drywall right now, and yeah. So we'll have some updates on you for that. Let's see here. Brett wanted to know: is it hard to work in someone else's shop? That's an interesting question.
When the shop is like yours, no, it's not exactly. It's like mine. Oh yeah. It'll be
It's
hard
too
to
organized.
Yeah.
I'm used to just a big bin full of crap. Just stick my hand in, whatever comes out. That's what I use. But yours is so organized, it's hard to deal with.
I was curious if it would be awkward to work in another shop. Let's see.
I mean, it's not that it's awkward. It is different, obviously, because you have the comfort of your own shop. I instantly know where I can find whatever I need.
Yeah.
But the tools here, the tools is my shop, tools at Tony's, everybody's using similar stuff. So a bandsaw is a bandsaw, whether I'm cutting in the smuggler's room or docking bay 327, it's still a bandsaw.
Is there a tool that was missing, so I can go spend money on tools?
Oh, I see.
Plasma cutter. Plasma cutter.
Good X-Acto knife.
Oh, was that one bad?
That's pretty
See, I would figure the foam smith guy would tell me whether my blades were bad.
His exact
Okay.
is in this office.
Yeah, my good one is in. She has it. She stole it from me. So I'll buy another. I get to buy a plasma cutter and
everything else.
I need a tube cutter. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Wire wheels.
And a wire wheel. Interesting event with my dad being in the shop was he wanted some kind of wire scrub brush, right? And I was like, I don't have one. And then he kept describing what it was like it was going to appear somewhere.
No, it's this thing, right?
Yeah, if he keeps describing it, it'll finally get there. Let's see. We got another question here. How'd everyone get started in the hobby? Cosplay, model making, woodworking, etc. That's fascinating.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
Derek, would you like to?
Sure.
Oh yeah, we're gonna spin the mic.
Why not?
Yeah, so for me, it was, I actually started doing a lot of Halloween related stuff. So I was like doing Halloween decorations for myself and with friends for things that they were doing. And then that just sort of like grew. And as a kid growing up in the late 70s and early 80s, there was a lot of movies with great props and scenery that as I got older, I thought like, well, why couldn't I make any of that stuff?
Right.
And then I just started doing it. And then
What was the first prop you made?
I think it was probably like a tombstone or whatnot for like our Halloween display. But as far as like Star Wars related stuff, it was a DL-44.
Oh, there goes my interview.
Okay. Sorry, man. What got you guys in? Anybody? Who's next? Yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Here we go.
Started 60 years ago, just building something out of nothing. Just lived on a farm, and you had to use what you had.
Yeah.
Tree houses, tree forts. We'd get to the store once in a while, get some model airplanes, plastic ones. Model rockets was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of ended up in Canyon City. So in high school, the movie industry would always film movies in our town in Canyon City, Colorado. And so my dad had his own kitchen cabinet shop. So we'd build props for the movie sets or the TV show sets. So that's in high school, that's what I was doing. And the guy said, "Well, when you graduate, come out to Hollywood, and I'll give you a job." But I didn't go. But anyway, so it's just been forever building everything, anything and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's in you, whether you're an artist, a painter, sewing. So everybody's got something. You just have to figure out what it is and get out there and try it and learn it. But as far as like a maker, I've always made stuff. Not necessarily always Star Wars stuff, but built furniture when I was a kid. I've done all kinds of things like that. And I think it's just something that I guess is in you, and you just do it. I don't know if there's there's an actual, real, legit answer for that. You don't
Well,
just
something triggered, right? There was a trigger
something
somewhere.
triggered, but it's not like you just wake up on a Tuesday and say, "Okay, I'm gonna start being a maker."
Damn it! Really?
It's in you. It's in there. You just got to find out what it is and go after
Yeah.
it.
You just want to build cool stuff.
Yeah,
That's
Right.
true.
it's another
Yeah.
thing.
You know what I mean?
You see something in a movie and you want it, so you go out in the garage
Right.
and you try to make it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you can't buy the things that you see.
Right.
And another one is you can build it cheaper than going and buying it to begin with.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well.
And you build it without someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I started back in the days of the little 3.5-inch GI Joe figures. I would always grab boxes and make these little forts and bases and things, even with the sliding door. I had a little cardboard with a handle on it and it slid up. And so basically, this is just reenacting that, but as an adult with a little bit more money and time. Well,
Right.
no, less time. Just a little more money and permission from the wife.
Yes. Thank you, Wood. Thank you, Misty.
Yep.
You guys?
Well, in my case, I started. I've always collected Star Wars stuff, so I did get a Hasbro Black Series Wedge Antilles helmet because I saw one at a GameStop really, really cheap for $69 or something. So I got that one, and I liked it, and I got started collecting helmets, and then I was looking for a way to display them. And at one point, I came across a YouTube channel of this guy that was reviewing helmets. And he had a backdrop that was modeled after the Death Star wall panels with his shells and stuff. And there he had this Boba Fett helmet and a couple blasters. And when I saw that Death Star panel, I was blown away. I said, "Ow, I want that." So then I started looking at videos about room building, and I came across Brian's channel. And, that was it. That was going down the rabbit hole, as they say. So I started with control panels, and I pretty much stuck to that. What about you?
Oh, for me, it's definitely been Brian's channel. I mean, I had never made anything before, not physically. I created lots of things on the computer, but yeah, when I saw what Brian was doing, I was like mind blown. I've got to do this. I got to figure it out. So I started with very little tools, terrible tools, and a very small work area, and started small, and just kept making it, and it was addictive. And obviously now I have an entire room full of
You actually have a finished room.
I do.
Ron and I think Ron and you guys are the only two that have a finished room. Huh? No, Kelly's got it finished.
Yeah.
Sorry, I left you out of that.
That's I'm the new guy. I just showed up.
But yeah, so for me, I mean, Dennis, you're right. We're all kind of creative and make things like, when we were kids and had toys. But as of right now, where I'm at, it's all because of, COVID and the smugglers room. So, yeah.
Alan said there was no such thing as a finished room.
That's true.
Well,
100%.
yeah. No, I mean, trust me, I'll continue to tweak it for sure and expand.
Yeah, add on.
My wife's not listening.
Add on to
Well, that's the story of this room,
continue
too.
into the room.
I know.
So this is an interesting question. So the question is, here we go. Let's try that one more time. Wow. All right. How can I describe to a non-Star Wars fan when I do Star Wars project without their eyes getting glassy? So many people just don't understand.
Right. And they won't.
They won't.
Right. I think number one, you gotta find your people.
Yeah.
Because then they all understand, right?
Right.
Like there's a room full of us here from all different walks of life and all different parts of the country and the world, and we all get it because we do it.
Yeah. None of my family, none of my friends get it.
Yeah.
Like what are you making? I'm making panels, control panels. Like what? Like what do you mean? Like to do stuff?
Like for the air conditioning?
For no reason. Just don't do anything. Just maybe lights
What does
up
it
or
do, right? That's
Yeah,
always
what
the
does it do?
question.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Looks good on a wall.
It blinks. It blinks.
That's all it needs.
Blinky lights.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put
Tell-
it anywhere.
Tell them it's a creative, it's an artistic,
Right.
it's art, right? It's just a different
Yes.
kind of art.
Yes.
So, you know, some people paint, some
Creative
people
outlet,
sculpt.
for sure.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I mean,
Your
was it
mom
just?
said artistic expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's
Was it Justin Pollock that used to paint toilet seats? Didn't he do something weird with toilet seats? Wasn't it Pollock?
You did the one the
Jack-
splatter,
was
the
it?
splatter paint.
Right? Am I mis-
Jackson.
Jackson Pollock. What did I say?
Jason.
Jason.
Paint or-
Justin.
That's his cousin.
His cousin did the toilet seats.
Yes.
You can edit that out, right?
His other cousin-
Let's hit pause. Hit pause.
And we're back.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a good one here. So it says, hello, longtime fan, first time stream watcher. Thank you very much, by the way. How would you say Adam Savage's book impacted your making process? How many of us have read that book? I know I have. Just
I have not, but
I have not.
yes,
I can only partially raise my hand.
you can partially raise it.
Or listen
I don't
to it.
read.
Yeah, actually,
so it is unaudible.
it is on Audible. Yeah,
Mine right now.
Here's a little secret, guys. The book is based on the book.
the book. Yeah.
Boxes and the check marks you guys
Yep.
all saw.
Yep.
That's the Adam Savage system.
Yep.
And that's kind of sort of how I plan most of my builds. So that book has influenced me quite a bit.
Actually, my little notebook that's upstairs is full of checklist items with the
Yeah.
box.
Oh, no,
I
can read it.
think that is a big thing. Why you're laughing
I
at
can
me?
read
Sorry, it just
Right,
you like
It's instead of checking it off or scratching through it, you get to indicate
Yeah.
a level of doneness.
3 levels of the X.
Yeah. So that was pretty impactful, actually. I think there was a lot of things about it that I learned because I enjoy watching Adam Savage. So I like understanding his thought process behind building, and it made me feel a little less weird about my own thought process.
Right, I agree. Yeah.
Because
For
what is
sure.
his? Is it cacophony of chaos? No,
Right,
it's
Cacophony of Chaos,
Yeah. the way his shop is done.
oh yeah.
I don't know. I've actually listened to the book several times at this point. Yeah, it's worth it.
I haven't read the book, but I have seen some of his videos. Whereas you enjoy watching his videos, I can't. There's too much going on,
There's a lot going on in there. Yeah,
and I know there's a whole
He's not a
organization
calm person.
system in there, but
yeah,
I,
yeah. It's fascinating actually.
That's my commute.
Hi, Resin Bell.
Hey.
It's not, if you want to be a maker, it's not a bad book to pick up to get into that.
It
mode.
is. Yeah, that's
There's so
a
many
great point.
Simple tricks that he uses that you don't even need tools to do
Right.
a lot of the stuff that he's got going on in that book.
Yeah,
Oh my
You don't
God,
need anything more
the-
than
the way-
cardboard and a pair of scissors.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. How he draws a line, like uses his finger to lock in the distance.
Bolt.
Yeah.
And then draws
Yeah,
a
to guide it.
straight line across the edge.
I learned that from another
I know
master.
someone who does that too.
It's amazing.
But yeah,
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
This guy right here.
there's a chapter on like shop cleanliness and organization, and there's chapters on different types of adhesives. Like there's a lot of that kind of interesting stuff too. It's yeah,
The other interesting chapter in his book is when he goes and explains tools. He always buys the cheapest tool he can find until he knows he likes it, and then you go and upgrade to
yes,
a laser cutter, a this
Right.
or that. But there's always another method you attempt first to figure out if you're even going to use
Right,
this thing
yeah.
or not.
you may never use that tool
Right,
again, so
you
why
may go
spend
out
money
and
on it?
spend thousands
Yeah.
of dollars on a laser and never even turn it on.
Shame on you.
But it's a great starting point, I think.
I agree. It's a good way to get into everything. Yeah.
Good question.
Is there a tool that any of you guys have that you spent a lot of money on and then we're like, I'm never going to use that?
I bought a very nice router that I think I used once.
Ah,
I
okay.
just never, I don't know.
Yeah,
For some reason, it doesn't fit my style of building.
sure.
I think I'm the same route. Router table. I bought it thinking I was going to do all these edges and
Right.
it's sitting there collecting lots of dust.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
mine's a drill press.
Send it
The
this
drill
way.
press? You don't use the drill
I
press?
don't use drill press. I have it right there. I just use the hand thing, the hand drill.
Okay,
I don't know why I don't use drill press.
interesting.
I've used it like once or twice.
Why don't you?
I don't know. Maybe I could do it better by hand.
What did you ever buy an expensive tool you never used?
She bought me a airless sprayer. Or not
Airless sprayer.
but it's a HV. It's high volume,
Oh,
low
yeah.
pressure sprayer. It's like your airbrush, only it's
Oh, like a paint sprayer.
Yeah.
Okay. I did buy a really expensive paint sprayer, sprayed one time and hated it, and it's sitting on the floor out there.
No, I don't have an oven for my powder coat yet, so I'm getting there.
On the list.
Gotcha. You guys, any tool?
I did buy a Dremel tool a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I used it a couple of times only.
Huh.
So I don't really use it much.
Yeah.
I have mine
But
from
I have to confess that-
1969.
1969, a rotary tool from 1969
My dad
that used
bought
to.
me one from 1969. I use it all the time.
Well, probably I don't use it as much because I don't really know how to use it as well. Because there are a lot of attachments
Yeah.
that I don't really know how to use them.
Sure.
So maybe if I did, I would use it more.
Yeah.
Very probably.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, the
It's a-
dog is barking.
Small hand skill saw.
Skill saw.
Sorry. We had a dog catastrophe that caused the camera person to leave.
Sorry.
Woo! That's the side of my face that everybody just got to see. Well, let's see.
That's
Uh,
entertainment.
Darren, I did get the docking bay sign, and if you would send us a message or an email, and so I can get in touch with you about that, please. Let's see what else we got. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading.
Do we want to do our parade of?
Yeah, let's show some panels. So let's have one person show the panel, and let's see if the audience can guess who.
I will. Because I'm the camp supervisor.
No, folks, he was not trying to moon you.
Well,
Come around over here, Dad. Just bring one over here.
Had 4 hours.
No, just pick up the panel. No, it's okay. Okay. It's got to make it complicated. Just hold it up.
You gave in.
Just hold it up.
There you go.
Nope.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah, well.
No, just one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Oh, you got an insert for this
Wait,
one. Okay.
Oh, now you're tied to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
pretty unfinished. I wonder why.
Tap the screen on the. Just tap the screen on there. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Yep. All right. There's panel number 1. Whoa. Oh boy.
Sorry. I'm not drinking.
All right, any guesses on whose this panel might belong to? Oh, Kelly, Kevin Conca.
That's mine.
Yep, Deanna said it was Derek's. Kevin said it was Conca. I mean, Kevin Conca said it was Kelly's. That's a winner. Kevin got it. Nailed it.
The world said it's orange, so Kelly for sure.
All right, Krista, bring me another one here. We got another one coming over. All right, here we are. You're gonna have to back up. Let me just move this chair. This thing's gonna be in the way. And a little higher. Back up a little bit. Take a step back. There we go. And down. There you go.
That way.
Any guess on this? We got a guess for Ron. No, don't move the. Okay. Nope, not a Ron. A Martine, and that's the winner.
Yeah.
Jimmy got it. Jimmy got it.
Oh, you laser cutter.
All right.
I know.
Oh, yeah, we all know this one, right?
You get it all in
You're
there?
gonna go all the way back.
Jeez. Here, I got it.
Here, let that guy hold it.
Let me capture it. Hold on.
I was gonna do a scan.
Step that way,
Oh.
and then it'll. There we go.
Sorry.
And then yes, that was definitely Ron right away from Brett.
Okay, so there's maybe here. I'll hold it.
Almost the shortest guy in the room built the biggest panel. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. All right. Anybody on this one? Yeah, there's Vanna White display. There it is. And Greg gets it immediately. It was Derek's.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Here's another one.
That's a good one.
Oh, we're buffering. we're buffering and lagging. We got yeah. Yeah, we had audio cut out and buffering, so I'm not sure if they can see it. But here's another one. Greg says Tony. That's not Tony's. And yeah, we're good. Okay. Whitey says Brian's. Nope, I didn't make one. Jimmy says that's a nice panel. And Kevin said Dennis. That is not Dennis's. We're eliminating them one at a time here.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead. That's the Junkyard Jedi's panel right there. All right. No. All right, here's another one. I think we're having some lag problems and audio problems, it seems like. It's not Jimmy's. Oh, wait, no, that's Whitey. Okay, so Kevin says Dennis. That's a winner right there. All right, we got one last. I guess by a process of elimination, you should probably know whose that is, right?
Yeah.
I think we've got a choppy feed going on. Are you seeing it there? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it is Tony's, Greg. There it is. So there you go, folks. There's all the panels. I'll have to have you fix the camera there, Chris. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, about the audio. I didn't realize the audio was lagging on you, and all of that. So we'll probably sign off at that point, just because you're having trouble looking and seeing and hearing everything. Thanks for those of you guys that jumped in. Sorry it was a little laggy there for you, and we'll see you all real soon.
Yay!